Hey, what's going on, everybody? What up? Welcome back to Young Brawling Gaming channel. Today, guys, I'm going to be covering some replay from my alt account with the Pekka bit spam deck with Magic Archer. Got a new season highest of 59.73 on a 5-game winning streak. Definitely got to show you guys how this went out. We got a couple of golem matchups in here. This one's got the mini Pekka. This one's a little bit of a bridge spam variation, kind of tuned up. Never really seen it before, but this one's Pekka Balloon. We got a Hog Rider with the Bomb Tower, and we got another Golem pretty similar to my main deck. Instead, this is a Lightning, and this is a Barbarian Barrel. So I started earlier in the day with the loss right there. I went to win one. Went on a 3-game losing streak, and after that got 5 in a row. So let's check out how. Actually, I probably want to turn off the game sound because there is. Here we go, guys. This is a pretty good starting cycle, right? As long as, you have a bandit, you have a ghost. You're pretty safe to start with the bandit. You can go with the ghost. With this deck, you can basically start with anything, really, instead of like a poison and a Pekka in the back, probably. So here I go with that. Opponent goes with the baby dragon. I thought it'd be a graveyard play at the bridge, but that didn't happen. Oops, that kite didn't work out. Oops, that didn't work out. Need a little bit of more practice with this deck, guys. As you can tell, not a pro with it. Still learning. So the opponent goes with the bomber in the right lane. I still don't want to take that damage because, we're already at 3089 in the right side. Here I can choose to go let that Mega Minion go right because, it'll just even out the damage. So at this point, I've actually figured out that this is a Golem deck, right? So I try to rush in the left with the bandit. I was hoping that the opponent would split lane push, try to defend that, but didn't. So, I go with the Pekka. We're able to defend the Golem pretty nicely. And we're back to a poison, guys. This is what I mean when I play the Golem deck. As long as you get the poison down in time, you're going to be able to stop that push. But not really in this one. Because we ended up, maybe that bandit on the left side wasn't in play. But since the opponent went mini Pekka, it clicked to me very late that the opponent might not have elixir to defend this. So when I sent in the battle ram, guys, we were able to do a lot of damage, got the connection, and brought the tower down to 472.
Ashley and the new Jam and Morning Show.
We do it every day.
And Jam 94.5, Boston's #1 for hip hop.
Drive to Worcester every morning, listen bomb music, get lit.
And the best throwbacks.
You see, the ghost actually gets to the tower. Opponent goes with the Mega Minion. You can line up the Magic Archer nicely. Now, all of a sudden, guys, we are up in this game. Both of the towers are looking nice for us. I start the bandit in the right. Hopefully, the opponent chooses to ignore that, and we'll pick up that tower. Now, there's a Golem play in the left. I'm getting ready to defend that side. I got a Pekka ready. So the opponent did not let the bandit go. So I'm able to poison the Night Witch because I want to get that tower. Might have been a bad poison because I should have rather done the poison on the units. So baby dragon, a bomber, and the Night Witch. That would have been the perfect poison value. As you can tell, this got very close. So I have to do a bandit in the right to get the bomber first. Don't want that hitting splash damage on our tower. Now this is looking a little bit. We're looking like we're in a little bit of a pickle. But Magic Archer comes down in time. I have to do a battle ram. I have to do a battle ram. Now we are in poison range, guys, with 5 seconds to go. The Golem's not going to make it to the tower. Lightning doesn't do enough damage. So we picked up that game. Very, very close. Very, very close. So a bunch of mistakes there, right? Where that poison I did on the tower and the Night Witch, I should have saved it. Should have saved it for the bomber and the baby dragon as well as the Night Witch. So it would have been a better play from us. All right, let's check out the next game here. It's a little bit of a tweaked up deck, right? It has the Skeleton Barrel, Dark Prince, Mega Minion, Night, Zap. Forget the other spells. There's another one, I believe. Might be arrows. So there's a Knight in the back from the opponent. I try to go rush in the left lane, bandit. Just trying to see what type of deck the opponent's running here. I go with the knight here. Well, E-Wiz on the knight, and then I have a zap on top of that. Just because I want the E-Wiz going in the left lane. This was a bad poison, right? The opponent rushed me. As I said, guys, I was still trying to figure out this deck early. Stuff like that can happen to you. You can get rushed if you don't know what the deck the opponent's running. So here I have to go bandit on the batter ram. We got a lot of damage off from that tower with the batter ram. Well played on the opponent's part. You saw that the opponent was spent for me. I had an E-Wiz already out, and I was low on elixir, so really well played. Here I see the knight played. This time I go, I try to rush in with the batter ram and the ghost. Just don't want the opponent really supporting that knight because it's low health. That's why I'm just trying to make, keep that elixir coming from the opponent in the left lane. That's our healthy tower. Here, this was a perfect Magic Archer is a win condition, guys. Wow, that was a good 400 damage. All of a sudden, we're pretty close in the game, just off 400 damage, and our elixir is pretty even. Batter ram, I feel like would have gone through if I did a bandit. E-Wiz probably wouldn't have been a good play because we would have lost the E-Wiz if I had done it right on top of it. So I just thought Pekka would be better play, because that way Pekka is like 3 elixir, 4 elixir. Pekka easily cancels out the batter ram. So in return, we get a 4 elixir positive trade, a healthy Pekka, E-Wiz right behind it, charging with the bandit. We're at the tower. The opponent might defend that, might not. That's why I went with the batter ram in the left, because I don't want any other elixir coming out from the opponent in the right lane. So you keep applying that pressure. Okay. I try to do that as early as possible. Just trying to take care of that. Death damage doesn't get to the tower, but a few skeletons did pick up some hits on that tower. I go with the bandit in the back. I don't have to really respond to that mega minion. Can leave that alone. Here I go with the Pekka, guys. 20 seconds to go. We can go in with our final push. We already figured out what the opponent's deck is, right? So we know that Pekka can tank for the batter ram or the bandit. As you can see, the bandit dashes onto the tower. Wow, all of a sudden, guys, we got that tower down to 500. And Magic Archer once again getting those 3 hits in, bringing that tower down to 38 HP. Wow, Magic Archer is a win condition. It's probably the best card in the game right now. Whoa. Yeah, I said that. All right, let's go back in, guys. Ghost in the back. It's a good start. I'm thinking we're going against a expo deck, but as you can see, it's not an expo deck. So I'm just trying to cycle back. If the expo, I don't know what happened there, the opponent totally forgot to respond to that or whatever. We picked up quite some damage, about like 900 damage. Poison that, we get rid of the E-Wiz, and we get like 300 plus tower damage on that left side. We brought that tower down to 2411. So we're looking good. And we got a Pekka in that same lane. Now we got to get ready to defend against this Pekka. The opponent spent 5 elixir and 7 elixir. So that's 12 elixir. So there shouldn't be much, right, left in the elixir bar. So we can go with the E-Wiz. The opponent was in a predicament here for sure to fireball or not to. Because if you do, how do you defend the Pekka? So I try to snipe the Tesla with the Magic Archer. Well played, Lumberjack. I was not expecting that Lumberjack there. Really well played. And I see that the Tesla is basically out of there, and we can get the batter ram through. But a good E-Wiz right there. This was a bad bandit because it should have dashed. With the dash, it would have actually gone straight to the E-Wiz and then to the tower. But still, we were able to take out the E-Wiz, and the bats came out from the opponent. I had a zap handy. We were able to take care of that play. Well, this game is not over yet, guys. The opponent did make a really nice play in the left lane. This is a balloon deck, so that's what balloon can rush you, like a Brit spam deck that I'm using. You can really come back at any point in the game. So this is a good scenario for us, right? Pekka in the right lane. We're gonna go same lane with the Pekka in the back. We're not trying to rush now, because if I go offensive, we're gonna get hit in the opposite lane. The opponent goes with the Tesla, I go with the Magic Archer. You know, just getting ready. Just getting ready for the right lane push now. You know, I have a bandit for the lumberjack. But this was a really nice play. Check this out, guys. You know, I go with the E-Wiz. A fireball zap takes out an E-Wiz, guys. You know, but I see that the opponent spent about 6 elixir there just on the spells, and that lets me go in with this push with the spam. This is when the deck comes out to shine, guys. It's a Pekka Brit spam deck. You can spam stuff when you know the opponent's low on elixir. The 6 elixir on that E-Wiz was probably not, well, you know, it was the play. That was the only play. So I got the tower, but you know, that just left the right side vulnerable, and we were able to take care of that. Poison was there. Another 2 seconds, we would have taken care of the 3 crown, but GG's, well played. We're gonna check out the game number 4. This is a very pretty popular deck right now in the meta, guys. Instead, people are using this with Inferno Tower as well. Let's check out the Hog Rider Musketeer. You know, I see skeletons. I'm thinking it's 2.6 Expo, or you know, something like that. Those are the 2 decks that really come to my mind. I see a Musketeer. I'm thinking it's gonna be 2.6, but it's not 2.6 still. You know, sometimes players like to play the cards of a 2.6 or a 2.9 deck just to throw off your opponent. You know what I mean? Leave them guessing what type of deck they're using. So we see a bomb tower. Now I know it's not a 2.6. Because 2.6 is not with the bomb tower. It has a cannon. Here the opponent defends with the 1 elixir skeletons. E-Wiz still gets 1 hit on that left tower. We're up a bit of elixir. Right, Hog Rider is still out of cycle. But I'm not going to go too crazy, guys. I'm going to save the Hog Rider for... Well, I'm going to save the Pekka for the Hog Rider. This was a really, really good play, guys. I thought the opponent was going to try to do a Hog Rider there. I tried to predict, but really well played. So now I have to leave that Hog Rider alone. Bandit gets that dash on the Musketeer, guys. Magic Archer cleaning out the elixir skeletons that were supposed to kite the Pekka. And Bomb Tower comes out. Now the opponent's very low on elixir. You know, I realize that, so I go with the dual lane push. The zap comes out for me very, very late. Pekka gets 1 hit. Probably had like 1 HP remaining. And look at that tower, guys. All of a sudden, we are up in this game. Especially when we got that right tower at 2642, and we still have not lost our tower. It still needs a decent push to take care of that tower. Here goes the Hog Rider. I go with the E-Wiz bandit play, just trying to hold off this tower. Don't want to lose it. We still got 299 HP on that tower, so I think that defense right there was pretty nice. You'll see later on in the game it came out very, very handy. You know, I'm still trying to go into that same lane because we want to take care of that right tower. I can at any time zap the left tower, right? And one good thing, well, one thing that I would you can start. I started the batter ram in the back because I saw that the Magic Archer should be able to clean out the bomb tower. You see, guys, saving the Pekka for the Hog Rider was a play, because with the bats being there, we would have lost quite some tower if we went the other way. I forgot what I was gonna say earlier, but yeah. Magic Archer there. We want to be able to defend this side, right? Because the opponent still has to go for the right side. The Hog Rider came out. There's 15 seconds left in the game. We got the left tower. Now the opponent has to either go Hog Rider or go spells. So you see, guys, this is what I meant, that saving that tower was so clutch, right? It came out very, very handy for us. The opponent had to spend 5 elixir on it. Now I can go aggressive Pekka in the pocket because we have a Royal Ghost there. Pekka is going to be tanking for it. And that Ghost is at the tower with full HP, guys. Bandit there is about a dash. E-Wiz is hitting the tower. We got another Bandit in the pocket. You know, I'm just, at this time, I'm just spamming cards, right? I'm not doing it blindly, of course. I'm watching what the opponent's dropping, and based off that, how delayed the response is. But good game, really well played. Let's check out the one against the Golem. Very similar to my main deck, but at the same time, it's not very similar. This is probably better. With the poison versions of Golem decks are better against graveyards and stuff, because graveyard is one of the hardest matchups for Golem, right? So if you put in a poison, you have a better chance. But you get more vulnerable to like other decks, like in front of dragons and in front of towers, or yeah, you know, e-dragons and stuff. But let's check out how this one worked out. So I have no bandit, no ghost in my cycle. You know, I started off the game. This could be the third option. You can start off the game with a battle ram in the back, right? You see the opponent goes with the mega minion. You know, I wanted to do magic archer, but good thing I didn't, because that lumberjack would have easily cleaned out that magic archer and we would have been like -4 elixir. That bandit was supposed to kite. Of course, that was a bad bandit. You see, guys, at this point we're in a good spot, right? We are ready with the Pekka. We're gonna go into that lane, but still we want to watch out the spells that the opponent has, because we don't want to give too much value here. I can't really use my poison, so I do magic archer in the right lane. I'm just trying to see if we can maybe get a dual lane push by the time we take out the units, right? Maybe I have a bandit or a battle ram, but I don't, because the opponent went with the late night witch. I had to go at that with a royal ghost, so we had to split our elixir up. That was a really well played, really good NATO from the opponent, activating King Tower, but I figured the elixir count was pretty low. We can send in the bandit and try to get some damage in onto the right side. We're about even damage. It was really well played, but we're about even elixir. The opponent goes with the lumberjack in the left lane. You know, I'm gonna be able to kite this one with the battle ram, and that's gonna make the opponent try to defend at that side. You see, guys, a zap coming out. I can go with the magic archer. Now what I'm doing is just keeping sure I apply pressure throughout this game, right? I don't want that golem dropping into the left lane, so what I'm gonna do is make sure that the opponent has to spend elixir into the other lane. Here I go with the zap. Actually, we don't get any hits on our tower. I wait a little bit. The opponent goes with the golem in the back, guys. It's a perfect scenario for us. We got the bandit to lock at the tower, and battle ram should lock on the tower if not defended by the zap. As you can see, guys, we got that tower down. The opponent went too aggressive with the golem in the back. I still want to defend the right side with the royal ghost. And now this is a really nice poison, right? We're hitting the night witch, baby dragon, and the golem for the duration it was there. And now Pekka hits the night witch. We have a zap ready. This got actually pretty close. You'll see the opponent goes with another golem, very aggressive golem, right? Of course, there's 15 seconds left. That's the play you have to do, but it's just not enough time for the golem to get to the tower, guys. We have a battle ram to just hold off the mega minion, and the ghost is there to do that as well. So good game, well played towards the end, but the time was running low. So we're at the new season highest, guys, 59.73. Later I'm gonna try to get into that 6K. We'll see how that goes. Until then, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Brawling out. Peace, guys.